Hi, I am Ben Alexander and I have autism. I want to talk to you about assistive technologies that are for autistic people. And I will tell you if I've used them or not. And I Googled what autism assistive technologies are available to autistic people. And here's what I found. There are many types of assistive technology, AT, that can help people with autism, including communication tools. These can include speech generating devices, picture symbols, sign language, and eye gaze communication systems. Social skills training. These can include virtual reality, VR, video modeling, and social story software. Sensory interrogation tools. These can include weighted blankets, noise canceling headphones, and tactical toys. Educational software and apps. These can help with learning and skill development, mobility, and navigation aids. These can include GPS trackers and apps. Audio description. This uses voiceovers to read on-screen text and describe visual graphics, captions, and transcripts. These use artificial intelligence and human transcribers to provide up to 99% targeted accuracy. Socially assistive robots. These can help children on the autism spectrum respond positively and learn social skills. Wait cards. These can help teach the abstract concept of waiting. Help cards. These can teach the abstract concept of raising your hand to indicate that you need help. The right AT for a person with autism depends on their individual needs and strengths. It's important to consult with parents and consider the student's needs when developing an AT program. And I'm sure as a kid, I used the wait and help cards at school. Of course, I was a kid. I really don't remember that much about it, if I did or not. But I'm going to make a guess that I definitely used that because my school was definitely geared towards autistic people. And I'm sure they used that a bunch, because, we're little kids. A lot of times we don't know how to communicate. So that's kind of a problem, obviously. But we made it through. I'm fine. I'm alive. So I made it through it, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. And I use GPS to help me drive sometimes. And I'm sure autistic people and non-autistic people can agree with that. It's like, we use GPSs to drive and get to places where we don't know where we're at. And I believe that's a thing that autistic people can use, and I'm sure you can use it for more. But again, I don't really know a bunch of that because I've never used it outside of driving. Outside of driving and outside of making sure that I know where I'm at. And it does, and sometimes the GPS can be hard to read, and because you're going so fast, and sometimes you have to make lane changes very fast, it can get overwhelming. And also, I put on my pressure a lot of pressure on me not to screw up, so maybe that's part of it too. I have no idea, because I am a perfectionist in everything I do. So yeah, even though I can't possibly be a perfectionist, and that is something that I gotta continue to work on, and that's something that I struggle with every day. And I could argue, and I know this, they really didn't say much of this, but I could argue that using YouTube, and maybe even other social media platforms that you can learn more about autism can be used as assistive technology. And I've used YouTube to help me learn more about autism, and I'd say even Instagram as well. So yes, I have used apps to help me learn more about autism. And for sure, like what I'm doing here on my platform is in really, I get to participate in assistive technology. And that's something where that's cool. It's like the autistic person like myself gets to participate in helping other autistic people out. And that's a privilege and an honor that I really can't take for granted. And I want to do the best I can. And that's probably why I am a perfectionist, because I don't want to make a mistake that's going to cost me or cost somebody else happiness. Like, I'd feel so bad about it. Like, I don't think I could get it over if I decided to make somebody's life miserable because of my advice. And again, I'm not intending that, and that's why you should do your own research, and that's why you shouldn't base your decisions just because of me, because I'm a human. I don't know everything, and I'm just here to share my story and share my experiences. I want you to go the extra mile and do your research and look at other autistic creators that have different styles than me. Look on the internet, consult with doctors, autistic therapists, and all that stuff. Like I will be one of those people on my channel that say, I want you to use every resource you can to help you. Because again, I want you on the right path instead of the wrong path. And, I get the privilege to be the best content creator for you and the entire world. And that's what's important at the end of the day, is doing your best and trying to become my best in every one of my videos. I try to provide value. I try to provide my insight to what I think this topic about autism is. And I'm sure I can go to some conference and I can learn more about content creation. I might be able to learn more about autism content creation, because there are different niches of content creation that I want to learn about. I want to learn more about autism content creation. And and the other autistic assistive aids to technology that I really don't find very helpful to me. And again, everybody on the spectrum is different. Again, please do not take this advice as the gospel. This is not the only way. There are so many ways that you can be able to enhance your autism. My autism is different from your autism. So please look at all the strategies you can and do your research, like I said, and you'll be fine. I don't really worry about it. So yeah, maybe you haven't considered any of this. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know your situation necessarily, and that's why I want you to be very careful about what information you listen to and what information you follow. And again, I'm just a guy sharing my story and trying to help people and reach people sharing my story. That's why I'm here. I really do not like closed captioning on TV shows. I guess, especially when I'm watching a sporting event, because if there's like graphics in the middle of the game or whatever, it's like, I hate that. I guess movies might be a little bit better, but it's like, even then, it's like you have a hard time actually seeing the movie. There could be a part that gets blocked out with closed captioning, and it's like, I don't like it on TV. Now, maybe if I want to listen to a podcast or something, or audiobooks or something for school. I've done audiobooks before for school as well. I've used them, and it's like, it was fine. Like, I made it through. It's not like it was anything like, oh, I gotta have this audiobook. I have to have it in audio form. No, I really don't. Like, I can read a book, a textbook, or I can listen to an ebook. It really doesn't matter to me at all. And another one that's going to seem very funny and really weird, because a lot of people have this stereotype of autistic people. I hate wearing headphones. I hate wearing the earmuffs, the in-the-ear stuff like AirPods. And again, I have a pair of Beats headphones, and I'll wear it every once in a while, but it is kind of rare for me to wear headphones because, my ears get very sensitive, and it hurts for me to put headphones on for very, very long. And I know other autistic people, and a lot of autistic people are different from me, but I'm just not a headphone type of person. But I will use it if I have to, if I feel like it's necessary. But that's just me, and that's kind of my thinking. But again, you don't have to follow everything I do, because I'm just sharing this. I'm just sharing my story and letting people know that you're not alone, and just sharing the autistic experience with you guys. That's what I want to do. And another reason why I'm not really interested in the headphones is because I'll be afraid that someone will run into me and I don't pay attention because, like I said, I don't necessarily have noise canceling headphones. Like, the Beats are not noise canceling. But maybe someday if I decide to upgrade headphones, like if I'm in an airport and, there's a lot of noise on the airplane, I might just say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to get to noise canceling to the max and have noise canceling headphones. And then you might miss some stuff, and that's kind of what I fear about noise canceling headphones, or headphones in general, is I feel like I'll miss something, and that's something that I am not very comfortable with. Because I want to make sure that I'm present and in the moment, and that I can make the decisions in the present moment to be able to make the best decision for me and other people. And again, like I said, if you like wearing headphones and you're fine with it, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, seriously. Like, if that's how you regulate yourself and that's how you calm yourself down because the environment and the sensory environments are so stressful, absolutely do it. Go ahead, wear headphones. I have no issues with it. And and like I said, I hope that we can all value each other's differences, because there is so much value in each other's differences. We are all different, and there's a reason why we're all different, because we all each have unique God-given gifts. And that's okay. That's a really good thing, because we all have a purpose. We have a unique purpose, even though we might not think it, or, and I struggle with this too, because it's like, what's my purpose? But I do believe that as you get older, you'll understand it more and more and more, because I knew more of my purpose now than I did when I was going into college. There's a lot more that I've learned, and a lot more maturity, and a lot more knowledge, that I'm learning. Like, I'm learning and learning and learning. So yeah, that's definitely a thing that I am doing. So yeah, and like I said, especially about learning, I hope you learned something today, and I am trying a challenge of 1,000 subscribers for April 1st, because I have a mystery series that I planned for the year. I made a New Year's video about what I want to do and all that stuff, and my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by April 1st, and then I'll reveal the mystery series, because you might be like, well, what is this guy wanting? Like, what is this guy planning? You might be curious, because you might be very, very interested in what I say, and I hope I am making you interested in what I'm saying, and I'm hoping that I am providing enough value that you stay to the end of each and every video. I hope at least I'm doing something right, Some days I worry about that. It's like, am I doing something right? Like, I'm not all that big. I don't have thousands of millions of followers like some other YouTube channels do. And at the end of the day, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing each and every day. And I'm honoring you and honoring others based on respect and honor and integrity, and trying to give 100% to each and every one of my videos. And that's kind of why I'm doing this, is, I am trying to grow a bunch, yes, but I'm also trying to use this as an opportunity, and that's why I haven't revealed the mystery series yet, is I'm using this as an opportunity to really grow my reach and try to get more on the algorithm as well, so I can reach more like-minded people that want to see my videos. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do, is get my videos in front of the most eyeballs, like every other content creator is. So yeah, that's why I'm doing the challenge. And so please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you so much for sticking to the end of my video, and I'll see you in the next one.